Ladies and gentlemen, your second match here at Spring Groups 2024. It's NAVI taking on Complexity. It will be the T-side start for the North Americans here. It's their map pick, and they've got a single smoke and a flashbang. You'd assume a P250, yes indeed, in the hands of Elige. And, well, he's made it known very early on that he's here at the frag.
Yeah, they hardly get out of spawn before he's found a headshot. That's the start that you were looking for. Emma knocked out cold at the beginning of this one. Double setup towards the connector, though, with the dualies as well. Could be very hard to fight. I mean, you have to get a little bit close in here. You could see Grim hiding in the corner. JL slowly but surely trying to get close, but he was in range of the Glock instead, and now he's going to be dead. So 3 versus 5, and a very, very measured approach. That's also the defuse kit, I think, down on the ground. So couple of mishaps here for Navi all around.
Round's not over just yet, though. Wonderful could provide some assistance, but it's Elige with his second frag, now down to bits. The Julie's a perfect weapon for the job, but unable to capitalize upon it. 5 versus 1, very clean start here for Complexity. Smoke goes down as well for good measure. They're not rushing anything here. Not going to take anything for granted, as they will complete the clean streak JL had to borrow from him after his didn't arrive in Abu Dhabi. But
hardware issues, you know. Gotta be careful.
AWP is mentioned in the hands of Wonderful, but the woes continue for Navi. Floppy, a spam through the smoke leads him to the first kill. Bit 0 and 5, the B bomb site under a lot of scrutiny right now, as their luck here continues to fall apart. What's the next maneuver on the CT side? Imma takes matters into his own hands, but leads into his own demise. Oh no, Wonderful.
If he would have pulled the trigger, I think he would have had it right away. But he was flashed and he decided to pull back instead of shooting the gun, and, you know, hard call to make it that one. It might just be another clean sweep, Henry. I know you don't want to say it, but...
Not again. We can't do it again.
Not again. This is absolutely ridiculous. They have 4 kills, 5 now in total on the Navi side. And we're in the 5th round.
I mean, this retake's possible. Would you go for it, though? Probably not.
It's risking it.
It's a 4 on 2.
They can't even escape either. They're getting flanked down here from Floppy, so either way, you're probably not going to be doing a lot in this round.
Yeah, Floppy's on the hunt, that's for sure. Looks to have a solid understanding of the situation. Locking them in towards CT spawn. They're slowly but surely making their way in towards the Lion's Den. Grim to take the aggro, but they have no idea. Floppy's on this side, and he gets the double kill. JL would have gone down to the bomb regardless. So yeah, great maneuvers. That's the team in a 2 versus 1, which are able to convert here. Money really starting to be chipped away at this stage, and as we can see, Galil and a MAC-10 surrounded by 3 AK-47s. The reserves are low. Navi on their feet. This is the round that really gets them back into it. Decent Molotov, though, dissuades Wonderful from the pick towards Connector.
They're going to be careful as well, Navi, right? They did lose quite a few players in the previous round. They can't afford to actually lose a round already, so they kind of need to keep it up here, but yeah, the pressure is on all sides. Double stack down towards the B bomb site. 3rd player in Alexi's kind of close by. He can certainly flash and help out. Wonderful. Flashed off the corner, speaking of which. He's back for it. He really is close to getting that one. And sticks around to kill Grim.
He's very good at those sort of picks, knowing when he can be a little bit aggressive at this stage. Calculated aggression, though. And getting that first frag, he's still got a positional control to fall back, maintain the advantage they found. It's a 5 on 4 for now. Smoke's down as well. Lots of footsteps, though. Risky, as Elige might try and help himself to the next kill, pushing through this smoke. Thinks better of it, though. Takes the info. And with 40 seconds remaining, what is the final commitment here? We've got 3 players over towards B. Elige holding the extremities, is trying to hold these CTs in position, and it's Floppy to lead the charge, trying to crack open this B bomb site. Yeah,
in a good position here. Headshot to take down Floppy, but the MAC-10 also doing a little bit of work. He needs one more, and he can't find it. Maybe they could have picked up the bomb after it. Elige, must have been very hard for him to fight. I think he wanted to go through, like you hear someone jumping on the other side, but didn't pull the trigger on it. So, Navi finding a 3rd round.
They certainly are. That's 3 in a row as well. 3 players surviving all the 3s. as Elige will have to hold on in towards that playground position. Navi, though, now destroys them with the recovered AK-47. It's actually sabotaged the finances here of Navi. They're going to have to take an eco. Imma with the M4. USP's pretty much otherwise, as we are boosting up, looking over towards shorts. JL with an opportunity here. Floppy beneath him, but no visual cues just yet.
This would have definitely been the round to try the jumping MP9, you know. So personally, I find it an abhorrent tactic, but it is pretty effective.
Every time we commentated, Anders, it seems to work.
Yeah, it's disgusting, but you know, might as well. You need a trick right now. Boost. Okay, Floppy did actually jump for the grenade throw, so there might have been a chance to find him. Yeah, the finances for Navi. How did we get here? That's very wishful thinking.
Well, it works out in the end. Jay will find him.
Come on.
Through the wooden boards as he was trying to retreat towards that connector position. This is the eco. They've still got the M4 in the hands of Imma. A 5-on-4 advantage. Wonderful in no man's land, though. And he will be punished. JT will find him. AK-47 shot to the dome. Another boost being established here. It's a very potent one. This position always seems to deliver multiple kills. There's the first. Still holds on to it. And there's the second as well.
Huge, isn't it? Imma with the double.
No!
It's jail. He was flashed as well. All right, Navi, bring it back a little bit in a round that he probably should have no business getting into at all, but...
We go 6-6. It's anyone's game. It's wide open here as now Complexity switch over to the CT side. And they've got double dual leads here. 7 guns on the pistol. Doesn't seem fair. We'll see what they can make of it as Imma tries to do his best Elige impression towards middle.
A weird first half. Hard to really summarize, but whoever wins this pistol round could be on for a bit of a run. Elige moving forward. This is real dangerous on the other side. Wonderful was ready and waiting for him, but nobody goes down yet. Bomb dropped further back towards T-spawn, so suggesting Navi not quite made up their minds yet.
Yeah, just want to get some initial control of the map. It all starts here, and they've done very well. It's Bits with a stunning headshot there. Horza can't do anything with the dualies. He's alone in towards that connector, and it's an early 5-on-4. Like you said, the bomb was in T-spawn, but it's been scooped up now. It's on the back of Wonderful. They still have smoke, 2 flashes, and a Molotov. So they can smoke towards Graffiti. They can Molotov the barrels. Double flashbang in, Anders. But they do have to break past Floppy first. Grim waits behind the pillar. And slowly but surely, here comes that utility.
Oh, swinging wide with the dualies, but he's not hitting many shots at the moment, and he will be traded right away. Bit with the stolen dualies from the connector, hitting a strong headshot, and I think JT back here locked out. They know where he is. They're fighting him, but they don't really have to.
Sure.
Just maybe leave him alone for another 10 seconds, and everything is going to be absolutely fine here.
Yeah.
I think that's what they've called now. They've realized, yeah, it's not worth it.
Bear in mind as well, you can assume it's JT that dropped those dualies, so he's got no Kevlar to speak of as well. Gets himself a couple of frags, at least that's money. You get $300 per kill, of course, and he's got nothing to save. So even running away from the explosion does nothing for him. Might as well see if you can find another frag here, steal one away. Anything will do. He knows it as well, but there's no way to really do anything with this one. Oh, okay, that's another $300, Anders. They're going to force find the next round. That might be important. Yeah. It might have significant knock.
It's kind of disappeared since.
And as we mentioned, economy strong for Navi, but this will cost them the majority of their gold. Grenades exchange once again, this time towards the playground. No touchdown just yet, but a lot of positional control granted for the CTs here. It's Grim pushing out the way towards short, checking out the tunnel itself. And Bit, you can see they've got nothing in terms of information this side of the map, as they have given up quite a lot of the star here, even anticipating CTs pushing in towards the playground. Molotov for the party position, flashbang to allow a peek, and it's Imma, tip of the spear right now. Looking towards long, but he's got a nasty surprise waiting from the other side. It's the Orb of Horzerk.
Yeah, be surprised if he peeks it alone right now. Doesn't seem like that is going to be worth it. They're grouping up outside of the B bomb side, but forward position here at the restrooms for Complexity means there could be a quicker rotation coming down there. Oh, Grim just barely getting away with it. JT on the other side, and now Floppy, they're all chiming in. And look at the timing, Elige to pick off Immer. Once the first thread was pulled here, it just all comes apart for Navi. One at a time, they go down. Not even a chance for, I think, retaliation, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is full control here for Complexity. It was Grim managing to take the water completely at the start of the round. Navi just didn't have any control of the map whatsoever. And yeah, with the time ticking away, trying to walk their way in towards Monster, but Grim mowing them down. And now a 5 versus 1. Wonderful. He would do very well to hold on to his AWP here. The first shot is his. Might be fine now at this stage. Looks like he's done enough to at least have the sniper into the next round. Drops himself defensive smoke. And we will have 2 rounds in a row for Complexity. 9-8, just 1 round separating these 2 teams.
The bullet on that second player, it was right past Wonderful. If that would have caught him, he would have been dead right away. So can't believe that nobody managed to touch him. But still, a little bit of a bonus. We're all tied up, 9-9. Grenade flying right over, and oh, okay, it only does 1 damage to either player. Thought that was going to land right on top of them, but it didn't. Instead, it's also to begin with, and Floppy will be traded right away, but I do like this from Elige, this very tricky play. If they get this kill right here against Wonderful on the other side, and they will, I can't believe it. Now the bomb is lost. It's all the way back in those hallways.
I think the round's already over. 4-on-1. Alexi B, sure he's got plenty of time, but there's nothing to do with it. Smoked off in every position. The bomb's down, as you mentioned. And a nice aggressive maneuver here from the CT side. They've been very good at that. Disrupting the offense.
Yeah, it's sick, isn't it? Just a little bit of spice in some of those rounds, making it quite difficult. Alexi electing to just hang out on the forklift for a long time.
It's going to be a hell of a time. 40 seconds, potentially. And it's Complexity to take the lead once again, Anders. This will be 10-9. Not much separating these 2 teams whatsoever, but since the gun rounds have already began here in the second half, you have to say Complexity have looked comfortable. It's their map pick, bit of a mainstay for the North Americans. So they really made a name for themselves over the last couple of years, having a very impressive T side, especially a solid B bomb side on the CT side. And we're seeing that ring true right here, right now. Complexity taking the lead, 10 seconds remaining. It's Lexi B that won't be challenged, no real reason to hunt him. Let him save the AK, diminish their resources once more, as of course he'll be getting no money going forward here. They've got around 3. No one wants to be there.
Nobody wants to be in there.
No one wants to be part of the showdown. You want to get the job done here.
Yeah, we all get to London, don't we?
Exactly. Old Blighty waiting. As you see, Complexity now on fire. That suggests they got 5 rounds in a row. God, that's a hell of a flashbang. So much damage being dished out, trying to finish off the job with the HE. It's misthrown, though.
I can't believe he's still alive.
Yeah, right.
Looked like he should have been dead, but either way, I mean, on Immer as well, that's a lot of damage to begin with. Holzerk back here, he's going to get flashed off. He almost got stopped by the light post there behind. That could have been deadly. But he's out. And if nothing else, it's wasted quite a bit of time off the Navi clock.
You can see Complexity put the fear of God in towards Navi here.
Yes.
They're waiting for that aggression at the start of each and every round. They know they've been getting absolutely pantsed on this offense. Thankfully, though, no one gone down thus far, but they have taken a boatload of damage en route. 50 seconds remaining. 2 smokes, a Molotov, and a single flashbang. That's all they've got to work for. Trying to negate map points here for Complexity if possible. JL lets himself known towards Monster, but that's not where the team's finishing things up. They'll be heading towards A here. Nice incendiary. This is an iconic position for the AWP. A bomb set of Overpass is incredibly difficult to flash him out of position. And they don't have much utility, as mentioned. What's the final maneuver, Anders? The bomb's still in connector.
They don't have much time, Henry.
Yeah, this is seconds. They're gonna have to scramble.
I'm lost for work. I feel like they've lost a round already. I have no idea what's going on. Navi!
You gotta save. You have to save. Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, back to the beer garden we go. There's nothing left.
Oh, that was ugly. Winning the round.
The Spectre of Elige, they're fighting over there. Like,
yeah.
He was at the B-bomb side. He wasn't even there. And they're like, oh, no.
Oh, that's rough. And that might be the beginning of the end here. One more round will do it for Complexity. 6 in a row now on the CT side. You can see where they picked this map. After going up 5-0, sure, NAVI got back into it, but this has been a commanding CT performance. The boss man himself, Elige, he'll pick up yet another opening frag. 18 and 12 so far as he looks to close things out here on their map pick.
Bizarre day in the office so far for NAVI. I'm so curious what happened on the second map here. Holzerk hitting a strong shot, close range against JL, who's trying to sneak through them. Or getting close to the tunnel at any rate. 3 versus 5. And now they can afford to fall back. They can put some distance here. Second map is Anubis, but still, NAVI need to really wake up in the break here. There's been a weird beginning.
And it just feels like we're just going through the motions here.
Yeah.
You know, like this round feels like it's already done. You're in a 5-on-3. You've already had some very flat T-sided rounds here. Like, very uncharacteristic for a caller like Alexi B to be fumbling in towards a bomb site with 10 seconds remaining and then having to pull the ripcord, evacuate. It's not a good look. And with 25 seconds, it could be more of the same here. This will have to be one hell of a flash to take Holzerk out of position, but a missed shot gives him a lifeline.
Yes, it does. And a headshot from Bit. Maybe there is a chance. Going straight for the bomb plant. Whoa! Oh my God! Bit with the laser taking down JT. That is sick. And I mean, they had no business winning this round. They were just, I think they were so slow around the corner that the whole circuit just kind of shot into thin air. But that, I mean, otherwise he gets that kill and that's it.
A rare miss from the young Norwegian. If he hits that shot, it's done. That's GG. All he had to do was get one. Even if he gets traded, it's over. A 5 versus 3 fumbled here at the worst possible time. When you're looking to close things out, their money is unbelievable. They'll be absolutely fine in that regard, but now NAVI need 2 rounds to take us to overtime. Certainly possible. And it happened. They didn't play the percentages, I would say, in that sort of scenario.
I think that's fair. That's reasonable. Now, Complexity, at least they have a lot of money, right? Even if they lose this round, there's still a lot to work with. Wonderful.
Damn, Elige.
Shot at Elige. Running and shooting at the same time and just absolutely outdueling him in that fight.
Yeah, that's a real problem. He was lucky to survive that in the previous round, but this time no dice. Another opening couple of frags here for Complexity. Another 5-on-3. Now, do they tuck away and try and bring the round towards them, or do they fight to close this one out? It looks to be the latter. And Holzerk with a big miss, but thankfully doesn't go down here. Can reposition and leave one of his rifles to patrol long. That's going to be Elige. This is a common position now. In CS2 especially, this seems to be quite a meta position. Normally good for at least 1 kill. That's if he's challenged.
And if he's not, we know that at any moment he could go aggressive, he could walk up behind them.
Which he's been doing time and time again, right? He's been a real thorn in their side. So the exact same scenario, and is what we had in the previous round. A 5 versus 3, time ticking away. Looks like it's a done deal. But is there a way Complexity potentially give this one up?
You give up one of these rounds, that's one thing. Another one, who knows what could happen. JL trying to swing for it, but he's down. Alexi and Emma, they get a bit in return. Grim trying to catch them as they cross. Not quite able to do so, but it has slowed them down once again. 20 seconds here. Emma, right position, I can't believe it. And now the Molotov on top trying to stop the bomb plant. Can he actually do that? No, not quite. The smoke is up there. Oh, that would have been a sick way to end it for Elige. Now he's on instead for the 1 versus 2. Hunting for the tunnel, looking for the kill, but look at who's fallen really far back. Emma just around the corner. He was missed by a second. And there's Alexi with a head
shumbled by Complexity. We said the money was strong. They should be fine for a nice full buy here. And it's Holzerk once again, taking matters into his own hands, above the smoke. Looking for the opening frag once more. 2 5-on-3s given away.
Imagine
unbelievable.
It goes into overtime and they lose that overtime and they have to look back on those rounds.
It's possible.
It is possible.
And Elige said that's what they've been focusing on, like to stop fumbling the rounds that can't be lost. And that's 2 prime examples of where it's happened at the worst possible time here. Nightmarish scenes for Complexity.
See what they have, what it takes to bring this one home. They just need a little bit more. 1 more round will do it. Bomb drop quite far back. Remember, it's not like NAVI are playing flawless Counter-Strike either. They had their own mishaps. They keep running out of time. They're running the clock down very, very low. And again, they're out searching for Elige on the side of the map. They're making sure that he's not anywhere to stab them in the back. 50 seconds, and the bomb has been picked up by JL just now in the hallways. So this could be another round where the clock runs down quite low. Elige at the corner, he's ready for it. Sneaking out, the timing is good for him. He's going to get that one just as Ima was thinking about jumping on the other side. He couldn't even fight back because I think he had his knife out.
Spotted. It's going to be Grim, and down he goes. Overtime is on the card. It's down to JT, in-game leader. He's been fantastic in CS2, unable to find one. Bit will help him out. 2 versus 2. Hallzerg trying to connect the dots here. The bomb yet to be planted. It's going to come down to the wire here. Can they get the C4 down? And Hallzerg, he swings wide down to Floppy, the clutch master. He can't do it. Complexity have fumbled. Manages to deliver the goods there as we find ourselves at 13-12 or 1-0 for Complexity here in overtime.
A similar game plan for NAVI. See, they're stretching out. They're trying to clear out all the way towards the restrooms. Can't really blame them. And a new position, new look for Elige. He's now down in connector. So he's trying to keep it fresh himself. I mean, it can be very, very tricky to have to sort of reinvent your position over and over and over again, but he's done an amazing job so far. He is vulnerable to any kind of a flank coming through the middle, but he's probably counting on Grim to make sure that no one's going to be slipping through the net quite so easily. Goes back to check, and actually, I wonder if they're going to know. Footsteps falling back a little bit. Elige could still be put to the test. You could see right down below, it's going to be Hallzerg instead. Picking off JL to begin with, but Bit missing his chance for a surprise attack against Elige. There's wonderful shooting with the back instead. A 4-on-4. All right, so far so good for NAVI.
Here we go then. 4-4 technically favors the T side, but maybe Grim's got something to say about that. Ima beats him to the punch though. Nice headshot with the AK-47. They start to pick up the pace towards this A side of the map. Hallzerg low HP as well. It's down to the AK-47 and JT. Currently at 12 kills. Listening up for rotations here. Rotations are coming through. Oh, you're right.
25 seconds. Hallzerg's going to get the kill on Ima, but just the clock is going to be run down, so they just don't get the entry and just clear out the bomb site, but they can't really wait for the bomb.
If they somehow get Floppy with an insta-kill, maybe there's a chance. There's the first. They're going to pre-fire this position. Alexi B. Oh my god, the head on a swivel. The bomb should be planted with seconds to spare here. It's JT now in the 2 versus 1. He knows exactly where they are, but it doesn't seem to matter.
Kill on Floppy, and they did. Alexi himself picking up the mantle, just going for it. He's got 20 kills right now. But this round, 3rd round of overtime, will start with Hallzerg getting the kill on Ima.
They've had so many opening frags on the CT side. It seems like NAVI start on the back foot each and every round.
Yeah, it's true.
But can Complexity convert this one? Looking for a 2-1 finish on their CT campaign. Pretty par for the course. Taking out Ima early on. Wonderful still of his AWP in towards middle. Double stack in this bathroom position. XCP with long control. Waits towards the flower bed itself. Where do they finish up here? Hallzerg will be baiting in Elige, of course, as he patrols towards the divider.
Well, this time they're a little bit speedier, NAVI. The clock running down so low. I mean, it's a scary way to play the game. 45 seconds. I like this double position, though. Elige in a position that's hard to clear out on the T side. You could see Bit feeling uncomfortable. Elige nearly with a double kill. Hallzerg missing a shot that he definitely should have hit there. And JL gets a lot of damage on the Grim on top of everything else. Still 28 seconds. Grim trying to set up himself, but he gets burned alive.
Oh, that's a disaster. I think the grenade hits as well, Anders. It's NAVI with the man disadvantage at the start of the round, converting yet another round. Double overtime here. The AUG has been deployed by Bit. First time we're seeing in this tournament. Incendiaries down towards top of middle. Aggressive once again. Ima wants to get stuck in at the very start of the round. Very meta smoke towards the T steps. Flashbang towards the playground position, courtesy of Alexi B. Ima's going to swing off it. Good flash. better follow-up. He gets the opening frag once again. If he can survive this time and maintain the 5-on-4 Anders, it could be enough, but still, he has not found his way out of dodge.
And it's Elige that he gets the kill on as well. JT probably wanted to fight him, but he has the bomb as well, so he can't really just extend into it and fight him. If he dies, the bomb is lost.
Oh, that nade.
My God, what hit them? That's so much damage.
Some sort of nuclear bomb. Good Lord, and the incendiary makes things even more uncomfortable. A sound cue given over. And 1 minute remains. 5 versus 4. Floppy and Hulzerk incredibly wounded. They have lots of utility. They've got that going for them.
Yeah, but
time is of the essence, though. 50 seconds and back towards A we go.
because they lost the fight to Imma, they have no control over on this side of the map, so it's going to feel really awkward. You can see how Grim checking
you're right.
everything, right?
Yeah,
you have no idea where they are.
You have literally no idea. He could be in playground, party, bathrooms. They'll stick together.
Look how far away the bomb is, Henry. There's 30 seconds left. I'm feeling another catastrophe coming here for Complexity. This is starting to look very, very difficult.
Nice work from Wonderful. Drops the incendiary to call for a rotation over. Bear in mind, they still have the 5 and 4 at their advantage. Wonderful hasn't really had one of his pop-off moments on this side of the map, and his woes will continue here. Imma waiting for a chance to strike. Just wants to deny the plan, but JL beating him to the punch. It might be enough here. NAVI with a reverse sweep after going down 0 and 5.
Hopefully, they can recover themselves and get into the second map here. We're on Anubis now, and it's Complexity versus NAVI, with Complexity starting on the T side. So they might have a chance here to do a little bit of damage early on. That'd be nice.
It would be very nice indeed. They've gone for a pretty bare-bones setup, though. A single Molotov, relying on the Elite P250 that was oh so powerful in the T-side pistol of Overpass. He got 3 kills with it, Anders. So they've got some decent control already. Slight footstep towards middle. There's that Molotov deployed. So this is a set-piece strategy. Now, do they push in towards the temple or wait for the flames to extinguish? It looks like they're actually going to go through temple in towards B. Lots of sound cues here, though.
Yeah, but the sheer force of what's coming through might be hard to stop. Missed shots from JL, but
we'll take it. We'll take it.
Knock out Elige, steals the P250. Little adventure from Floppy, but he's going to get down as well. The bomb trying to be planted now, but hard retake coming in here. Oh my God, Hulzerk is hunting for them. This is actually a bit of a problem for NAVI.
Yeah, all of a sudden the wheels have fallen off and they're not going to find anything else. Finally, action of cash and money. About the same as the previous round. 2 Galils, 3 AKs. See if they can bounce back here.
Yeah, it's not amazing at the moment, but they can get the job done, certainly. Complexity, I'm sure they'd love to swing back early on against NAVI and try and stop them before they really get rolling, but I mean, NAVI are going to be coming out of that first map with probably some extra passion, getting it into overtime after being that far behind, and then actually winning the overtime as well.
Then they actually win it.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Sick stuff.
Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah.
Oh, jail. Good position. Smoke landed, kind of segments Elige off from the rest of the team, and he gets shot right in the face, and no one can do anything. That smoke is stopping anyone else.
Oh, JL, relax. Get the hell out of there. That's the job done. Molotov, and please retreat. He's done very well there to get the drop on Elige. To be honest with you, that was looking rough. Elige actually best the smoke and had the advantage, and now 3 players creeping in towards the darkroom. They have basic utility available to them. Hulzerk to lead the way. Got to get past Imma first. One of the key fraggers gets the first, but nice trade from Floppy. He's still fighting from the darkroom here. They've done well to bring it back into a 3 versus 2. Bomb to be planted for sure. Dark's exposed, but Grim will cover it. And you can see now Complexity with a fighting chance. They can make something of this one. It's down to Floppy, though. Peeking first, using the incandescence of the flames to give himself a bit of an advantage, but Bit reads it like a book.
Gotta be careful that Wonderful doesn't die with the kit too far away here, because he's the only one that has one right now. But, oh, there we go. He does get shut down. They're gonna run straight on top. Hit or not, they're gonna have the defuse. But there was a world in which Wonderful dies so far away that they actually can't recover the kit, and there's just not enough time for it, so.
Absolutely everything he's got out there, Anders, but still not quite enough. 4-2 in favor of NAVI as they hunt for a 2-0 scoreline.
I really thought that if he found that kill on Wonderful, maybe there was a chance for a leash. It looked like he was in the zone right there, but 4 rounds already for Na'Vi. They're trying to see if they can break through towards the B bomb side. They actually run right to the smoke. This is pretty dangerous. The Tech-9 will take down Imma. Yeah, Alexi, you might not want to give it the bomb plant here, but you have to stay alive. This has suddenly got a lot more dangerous. JT, he steals the M4, takes down Alexi B. Now it's a 3 versus 5. And that bomb is already planted. This is very tricky. JT just keeps it up. A double kill for him. I don't know what happened. Na'Vi, they've lost the round.
Oh, yeah, absolutely true. This was the partial buy with the Tech-9s. They breached the bomb site. A whiff spray has led them to their demise here. The money's not exactly amazing. They're trying to make this as expensive as possible on the retreat there. Nice little spam coming through from JL. Doesn't find the frag, but his opposition does. JT with the double kill. You can always rely on JT when you're down and desperate. He always seems to be the player that kind of digs them out just to close it out in their favor. They fumbled those rounds and then went on to lose in overtime. But now we have 3 rounds in a row for Complexity on the T side. This is more like it.
Yeah, and they did recover the other race.
It's the AK, not the orb. Okay, good to know. All right, JT. He's made a quick call out of spawn here, Anders.
I love it. He's actually beaten them to it. You can tell, Bit, when he peeks it, he's not ready. He might mentally be thinking about it, but you can tell definitely not on point. JT, what a headshot to bring down JL. I can't believe it. That was crisp and clean. Floppy's going to be taking care of Wonderful. It is still a 2-on-3, but this is going to be a very swift bomb plant. And JT, he just absolutely strong-armed his way into the bomb site.
That's what we're saying with this guy. Just when you think Complexity are down and out, like he always seems to find this sort of form. He was influential in finding that Tech-9 round as well. He was the one that slipped the net, got himself through a double kill, recovers that M4, and he does it once again on a very important gun round here as well. It's going to be 6-4, at least 50% of the rounds in the half collected by Complexity here. So it's up to Alexi B and Imma to save the rifles once more. Lost bonus will be getting there now, maximum, I think, after this round. So they'll get $3,400 per player. With 2 weapons saved, and Alexi B can drop one, you might be tempted into a force buy here. Might being the operative word. I think it's a tactical timeout, regardless, as they need to patch the holes here. JT helping himself to 2 beautiful kills at the start. Both headshots as well, Anders. He gets in front of the smoke. They have posted an 8-4 scoreline. It was looking grim at one point, but still, they stepped up and now looking to take us to a 3rd, which would be Nuke. You see the odds there provided by GG Bets. It's still Na'Vi as a favorite. That would be for a series victory, I suppose.
Yeah, I think it usually is, and I don't know if that's too unreasonable. I mean, 4 rounds on the CT side, still not a bad T side, though. They don't have a lot of time to catch up. They need a strong beginning, preferably a pistol round win here for Na'Vi. Otherwise, it could be a little bit tricky. JT leading from the front, that's always really cool to see. 13 kills in the first half for him.
Well. Aggression for the CTs here. Imma there to put up a blockade. Make sure they can't get valuable information.
He doesn't know how many. If he had known that there were 3 people there, they would have executed into the A-bomb side immediately, right? But he didn't see that many. He has no real clue, I think. Still, they're trying to sneak through. Floppy on the other side in a good position. Up close, though. I can't believe it. Bit, I was criticizing him earlier, but that's a really important shot, and he's going to get one on JT as well. A double for him to open with.
Still on the knife's edge here. That's a great kill. Nice awareness from Imma. Waiting for the reaction coming out of Darkroom there. Gets himself a freebie. Jumps down and upgrades to the dual elites here as well. We said they needed the pistol, and they're in good stead to do so. Through the Darkroom, they swarm, trying to capitalize on the man advantage they have. The USP of Grim. He's been fantastic in this series. As an individual, he's looked great. Bomb planted, though. They might be out of luck this time.
Absolutely no reason why anyone on the T side should face the USP at this range. There's nothing really to gain. Just wait until they get closer. Also, no defuse kit in play. Bit keeps it going. That's 3 kills in the round for Bit.
Just to close it out there. And as mentioned, here come the rifles. No orb for Hulzak. 8-6. A very important round here. Helmets have been sacrificed, Anders. And that means the Galils in the hands of Alexi B and Imma become all that much more potent.
Yeah, that's always worth keeping in mind. It really, really can impact the game quite a bit. Limited grenades on some of those players as well on the Complexity side. This early round absolutely could dictate, could be a vector for how this game is going to be going now, because it's really close to being tied. NAVI don't need that much at the start of it here. JL sneaking through the smoke. I don't know if JT's realized his gun barrel was showing, and he walks right into the shot there. JL coming out on top of that one.
Oh, he's done so well to actually bait out that smoke as well, just making things even weaker on the B side of the map. You've got a frag, you've applied a little bit more pressure with those speculative shots, baited out the smoke. The CTs now need to react. They need to push elsewhere on the map. They cannot be the sitting ducks in this B bomb site. What's the reaction play? Lige is starting to maneuver in towards middle, hunting for a bit of information. This next frag is massive, and it will be a double kill from Complexity, but not out of the woods just yet. Here's Imma. He'll get one frag and maintain the advantage here. All of a sudden, it's a 3 versus 2 in favor of the North Americans. Floppy is alone in the A side. They know it. Molotov down, and they're going to challenge him. Now, does he want to fight? He doesn't have to, but he's in a position to get a couple of kills, Anders. He absolutely fluffs his lines, though. The fact he doesn't get one or really inflict any sort of damage is a nightmare for Complexity. He just had to stay alive there. At the very least, get one single kill. We enter a 2-on-2 scenario now. Great kill from Lige. Down to Wonderful in the clutch.
Yeah, I think Alexi was baited up by the fact that he saw the shadow, but just couldn't quite find the shot.
No kit.
Slightly elevated, you're right. No kit either, so 10 seconds around the cake here. Wonderful. Just has to stay alive. Just bait him out slowly. There's the shot.
Right now of Counter-Strike, like top-tier events. Yeah, this is going to be a great season. So many storylines, so many new rosters. And bear in mind as well, like, a new look for the groups here. A Blast Premiere. We've got 16 teams now instead of 12. A new format.
It's huge.
Yeah, absolutely. From a spectator point of view, every game has significant weight attached to it. So does this round and bit. And as you said, he was quiet, but now he is loud and proud. Floppy will pull one back.
That is sick. Now, Floppy, very, very important kill to hold on to the bomb side. Otherwise, they probably lose the round almost instantly. You can see JL is gunning for him. He's hunting for Floppy back here. They can sense a bit of weakness, although some backup is being called for. Imma checking out the bomb side. He might have been able to get that kill on JT. I'm surprised he doesn't.
It's a really rough spray by Imma's standards there. He held on to it a little tighter. Would have been absolutely fine, but there's Wonderful. My God, living up to his name. A couple of frags in towards A. Job's not done yet. We have got a CT sneaking through, and what a player it is. Grim, if he gets a double kill, maybe there's something for JT to do, but he's down to 7 points of health. Double digits looms as he's got the M4, sure, and a defuse kit, but there's nothing to work with in terms of health. I don't think you can even consider going for this one. You have to save. Hoping for a mistake, hoping for a curious T to make their way towards camera, but it's not going to happen.
Great fundamentals on NAVI as well. When they actually go to fight Grim, they're all peeking at the same time. Like 1, 2, 3, let's all go. It's a triple swing. I don't think Grim could have done. Like you said, maybe he gets a double kill, but it's so hard to do. Wow, NAVI up to 10 now, and it's at the hands of Wonderful. 3 kills on him. The 2 big ones with the 2 AK kills at the start of the round there. That is going to be painful. Complexity left in the dirt for quite a while now from it.
Here in the second map. Yet to post a round in the second half. All for Hulzak. Grim with 15 kills. JT with 15. Players are turning up. And Wonderful. What the hell is this, Anders? Runs straight into dark.
It's kind of sick because it's been JL playing there alone so much. So if somebody comes to challenge now, expecting JL, instead, Wonderful's AWP. And Imma on the other side. They've opened up the bomb side. It's Wonderful. One more great shot. He takes down a Lige. And it's over.
Yeah.
1 minute and 20 seconds, it's done with.
Before it even began. So they're changing their approach. Instead of smoking dark this time, this is a set piece off the bat and spawn. Like we said before, that haymaker, knockout punch. They use the timeout against Complexity there. They know they're probably changing their stance, arranging their setups, and they just completely throw the book at them. Fast-paced, AWP, gunning in towards the dark room. Wonderful gets himself a couple of kills, bomb down. Job done, and that's going to be map point. Complexity still yet to post a single round on the second half. I should say series point as well.
Yes.
As NAVI look for the 2-0. It's looking very comfortable right now. Oh, if Hulzak goes down, yeah, okay. They might be done for here.
Oh, it's devastating. Absolutely devastating. It's Grim, so he's, probably happy to try and do that again, but...
All right, JL. Oh, no, Floppy, not again. I won't say it once more, but that's happened a few times. But It's another 5-on-4. Could be the death sentence here for Complexity. They might be going down to the lower bracket with NIP here in Group C. This maneuver from JT takes a brave swing towards entrance of the A bomb site. Oh, the grenade, though, couldn't be more powerful if they tried. 50 damage inflicted. Huge flashbang, even better. Follow-up spray from Alexi B. 3 kills away now from guaranteeing the series. Locking themselves in the upper bracket against G2. What a matchup that will be. Molotov deployed. Oh, no. They don't even get to see anyone, Anders. And bear in mind, JT got naded at the start as well. Even if he gets one, it won't be enough. Ladies and gentlemen, what a performance that is from NAVI.